gossip, entertainment, fashion, trend, and more.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of the CardiB Show. Child, it's ladies' night because the girls is carrying the entire fuck on. And I mean the entire fuck on. Like, yeah. Let me go pull up our list, see where we even starting at. Child, Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee Simmons' daughter, Aoki, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She's dating a 62-year-old man, and she went public with it. I couldn't be my child or my sister. I don't know what I would do at that age, because technically they're grown. But it's one thing to do what you're doing, but to broadcast it, see, people like the man that she's dating. What's his name? What is that man's name? Give me 1 second. People like him, they're the predators of the world. Because you as a 62-year-old man, what do you want with a 21, 22-year-old? Like, what can she do for you other than sex? What conversation? Y'all mindsets are not even the same. Like, then in the process of them being live, her being live and showing them two hanging out or wherever it is they were doing, he was taking her shopping or whatever, he decides to let her know, just randomly let her know that Mary J. Blige also wanted to date me. I mean, y'all, I'm at a complete loss with that. Like, anybody that dates with a big, huge gap like that, I'm talking about 30, 40 years your senior, it gives predator vibes. It literally gives predator vibes to me. I'm not going to stick on that too long, because if you've been here from the beginning and watched other videos. Yeah, so like I was saying, sorry about that. You know, I take anything dealing with, you know, pedophilia and stuff. It's just a real sensitive topic over here. So I try not to speak too much on that stuff, but I just feel like that is a lot. And to me, in my opinion, the response from her mother just gave like goofy. Like, she put up a post of like a polar bear, panda bear picking her cub up and bringing her cub. It was just, anyway, moving right along. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that situation with them. I can't. Todrick Hall. Child, Todrick Hall. So, Todrick Hall put up a GoFundMe for his family. Apparently his family house burned down. And, you know, asked for help. And in his description, let me see, can I pull this up over here? Oh, this is my fault, y'all. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me try to update my album. Anyway, so Todrick Hall, so he put inside of the description that his family house burnt down. Is only but so much he can do. He needs help. Yada, yada, yada. You know, coming back from the pandemic. He's not making the money that he used to make. If anybody could donate, it would be greatly appreciated. And all of that's fine and well. Like, we don't know these celebrities' lives outside of the glitz and glamour and us getting a glimpse of them on TV. We don't know. But my thing is, you don't put a GoFundMe up begging strangers for money to help with your family's expenses because their house burnt down, but then turn around and broadcast that you throwing a $20,000 birthday party. That's the part that get me. I mean, he had photography stations, liquor stations, the venue he had, catering, like all the glitz and glamour that you would have for a party he had. And it's like, you know, right off the rip, at the bare minimum, he spent $15,000 to $20,000. You could just look at the party. He had a bull. It was a cowboy theme. A bull, electronical bull, like Todrick. So now he's being dragged on Twitter, and I agree with the dragging. I wouldn't have a problem with him doing the GoFundMe, but it's like, how don't you got money to help your family out, but you got money to broadcast a lavish party? And then, like, it was another video clip. I don't know if this particular clip was recent or not, but he had on, like, CardiB bracelets. And he was like, yeah, just because I have on $10,000 in jewelry or $20,000, something like that in jewelry, doesn't mean that's where I'm at now or something like that. And it's just like, you still putting your foot in your mouth. And then the blogger who's covering the story was like, yeah, I know luxury, and that's not $10,000 worth of jewelry. Those particular bracelets that you have on actually go for $24,000. So it's just like, Todrick, what are you doing? Like, seriously. But I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all think it was cool for him to put up a GoFundMe and still be out here spending lavish? Because if that was the case, you could just help your family out yourself. It's just my opinion. SexyyRed. Y'all know Sexy my girl. Y'all know Sexy is my girl. But Sexy, when you're wrong, you're wrong. SexyyRed, I just found out she went to a school. It was a college to speak. But the students that was seeing her was high school students that they were recruiting in that was there on a tour. So essentially it was 11th and 12th graders at a college campus. Sexy, you know that you're going to see kids and going to a school. Why would you show up there smelling like a bunch of weed, you and your entourage? Like, I wouldn't let you speak either. Yeah, and we all know, like, these kids probably do way worse behind their parents' back and do, you know, things on their own. I get it. Whatever you do behind your parents' back or an adult back and outside of my presence, cool. But when you're in my presence, this is the standard. This is what we're not going to do. And the standard is, you're not going to come to a school where there's 11th and 12th graders, and not even worried about the college students, 11th and 12th graders, and we're trying to get them to come, and you and your entourage reek of marijuana. Sexy, that's not That's not cool. So they turned her away, and instead of her just going peacefully, SexyyRed did the SexyyRed thing, and she turned up, got the kids all turned up on the campus, then went and turned that campus upside down, and not in the sense of like did damage or harm, but you know, they seen SexyyRed and it caused the frenzy, basically. And I just think that that's wrong. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of them kids smoke weed and do this and do that, but you're not going to come here and it's something that we promote. It's not going to be something that we want to think is cute or funny here. What would that say about them? Y'all walking in with a pound of weed, bad enough. Let's be for real. We already know SexyyRed got a little bad name for herself. She already got a little name for herself just in terms of what she represents and the things she says and stuff like that. So, come on, Sexy. I'm with you when you're right, but when you're wrong, I gotta say you're wrong. And I love SexyyRed, but I just don't think that was cool at all. So y'all let me know. Y'all letting y'all kids school host SexyyRed? Let's talk about Khia. I don't know who worse between Khia and Azealia Banks. These two gotta be the most miserable people, artists of all time. I mean, damn, like, Khia went on this rant. Let me just let y'all see some of the video. Check this out.
For somebody to style her because she can't rap. You know, she ain't smarter than a 5th grader. So look at me. I got my 10th BBL. You know, I got my 10th pair of titties. I got my 10th pair of teeth. I got the best wig. I got the best heels. I got the best this. I got the best husband.
I can't dance, so don't
you know, no, she ain't got the best writer. No, she ain't got the best writer. The thing them hoes do now, CardiB and Dirty Dick. You ain't gonna be able to do no 90-minute straight set. I ain't talking about no dancers. We don't need nothing distracting us. We want you to get this mic, instrumental, ride for 90-minute straight. All your shit, no features, no dancers. Bitch, get up there and show. Baddest man hit my hand. Baddest man hit my hand. They can't even do 15 minutes, let alone 90 minutes. So you gonna have your Barty gangs. You gonna have your, what Megan call her crew? You gonna have your
Hot girls.
Hot girls. What's Megan clique? The hot girls gonna come out. What Glorilla call her girls? Nah.
Now, I mean, she has a right to say her opinion and how she feel, but it's just like, Khia's another one that never shows love to the female rappers. Like, she's always getting at them, coming at them, roasting them, talking about them. I don't know if that's because Khia feels thrown away because she only had Khia only had 1.5 mainstream hits. My Neck, My Back was her mainstream hit, and then she had So Excited with Janet Jackson. And that's why I say half, because that's not her song, that's Janet Jackson's song. And all Khia said was back, forth, talk, dirty work, for me, Like that. like, whoa, Khia. So, you know, I just think Khia is just really, her time has come. She had her little 15 minutes. And the industry threw her away. She didn't want to play the industry game. She always speak on like she was a rebel, and it cost her career in a sense. And yeah, now we just gonna have to see Khia online and Azealia Banks online, trashing people and coming at them and saying this and saying that. But golly, man, it's like, come on. What y'all think? Y'all think Khia bitter? Y'all think she feel thrown away? Y'all think, where do y'all think that bitterness is stemming from? Like, where y'all think it's coming from? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments. But continuing girls are fighting. Megan throwing shade at Nicki. So basically, Megan was drunk. She looked drunk. You could tell she was drunk in the video clips. I'm gonna play the clips. She was making a joke of how Nicki called her a hoe in the Bigfoot lyrics. Nothing too deep, but of course everybody's dragging it on Twitter. Check the clip out and we'll come back.
Oh, the amount of sushi you have ordered.
What you do? What you do? Why you got all this food?
Oh,
Is that good feeling? That's good.
the amount of food
It looks like it's hot
you
as
have
fuck. How did you
ordered.
grab that?
All right, for real.
Why is you falling up?
Keep up, ho.
That's real though. I know for sure.
That hoe said. That hoe said. That hoe said, ho.
I need like a piece of paper.
Dog.
No.
Let me stop playing.
The things that you've lied about. Ho, the things that you've lied about.
So yeah, y'all see, she just like, ho, and just laughing about it. You could see that they had a good night. They tipsy, drunk. And probably was Caroline in the background, her best friend / hairstylist in the background. And my whole thing is, I enjoy fun shade like that. I'm not opposed to the girls popping shots at each other, because my husband even was like, well, I mean, Nicki picked with her and for a whole year and yada, 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 yada. And I'm just like, I'm not opposed to them popping shots. The issue is, now, it's been quiet. Nicki on tour. Megan arguably won the whole beef with them with her hits record and all of that. Cool. Now, Nicki decides to step down off tour for a quick minute and respond. My issue is then everybody's going to be calling Nicki a bully. And everybody's going to be saying, oh, Nicki this, Nicki that. She old this, that, and the third. And was picking and it wasn't that deep. And you know the narratives that everybody like to spin. So if it's okay for one to pop shots, let them pop their shots and have a good fucking time popping their shots. Let's leave them alone and let them pop their shots and we sit back and just enjoy it. But you know, stay in Twitter. They gotta put their 2 cents into it and make things go viral. That's all I'm saying. Now, I want Nicki to keep ignore it. Girl, you're on a world tour. But at the same time, if she respond, it is what it is. It is what the fuck it is. JT and Glorilla, the fights continue. So their beef, as far as I know, goes back last year. At the VMAs or either the Billboard Awards, one of them big award shows. It was rumored that JT and Glorilla had got into it. Reports had went out that Glorilla had slapped JT. Glorilla was apparently trying to approach JT, I guess, in a loving way, trying to like get her attention or whatever. And JT basically flagged her off on some like, girl, get the fuck on type shit. Glorilla didn't like it. She slapped her. That was the report, allegedly, that was being thrown out. Then I heard from another blogger that it wasn't a slap, that it was either a drink being thrown or her getting hit with a purse. So then there was that. JT had came out back then and was just like, I didn't get slapped by nobody. Nobody put their hands on me, yada, yada, yada. And basically like deaded it. But Glorilla never said nothing. Glorilla never came back and doubled down. Glorilla never said, yes, it happened. No, it happened. Glorilla stayed quiet. She went ghost to the situation. Now, 2024, you know, we in the new year. Glorilla drops the song, and in the song, she's talking about how she want Cardi and Nicki to come together, and how it'll be dope, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, she brings up JT and say, me and JT not the best of friends, but there's no beef. So JT responded, said what she said. Now her and Glorilla basically is going back and forth, calling each other ugly, this, that, and the third. And I'm going to just say I'm team JT. Like, Glorilla, you had all the time in the world, number one, to shut that down, that you didn't really hit her. She tried to make a reference of what you wanted me to say, I hit you with a purse instead. So, like, still insinuating that there was some kind of altercation that happened between them two after JT has said she never, ever, ever, JT literally said ever, ever, ever got her. Nobody ever put their hands on her. And Glorilla never cleared it up, never said nothing, but now you want to put it in the song because Glorilla, none of your songs is really hitting. So I feel like she's using that Nicki and Cardi line and this JT line to help push her song. And I feel like she possibly saved it so to be able to speak on it to help push her song. From a creative standpoint, it's smart. But then again, it's dumb because it's like, girl, you didn't slap that girl and you trying to stand on it and get some kind of hood cred for what? Like, Glorilla annoys me, y'all. Like, Glorilla would not be my type of girl. Like, Glorilla not my type of girl. Like, she just not. Like, I don't see it for her. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like, I'm just not. It's not year glow for me. No. Then in the process, Sweetie got dragged in it because Sweetie liked one of JT tweets about it. And then you already know Sweetie fell away to Glorilla because Sweetie was supposed to be on the F&F remix to the point where Sweetie put her own money on the table to be a part of the song and video, to hiring her own dancers, makeup, hair. Like, she brought her own budget only to be pulled and for them to go another direction with it. So Sweetie's bitter because of that. And it's just all messy. Like, it's just all messy. And it's just like, how in one token you talk about some Nicki and Cardi need to come together, women empowerment, but then in the same token, Glorilla, you dissing. How does that work? How does that work? How does that work? Yeah. I'm team JT all the way. Who y'all think right? Who y'all think wrong? Let me know. And I'm not going to touch too much on this last topic too deep, but I just want to talk about Akbar V. Like, this is my problem with Akbar, and it's so crazy because I have a love-hate for Akbar. I like Akbar because from the comedy side, I think the lady is funny. Like, if y'all ever watch Akbar V, just like when she go live with people and like give funny advice and stuff, I literally die laughing at her. Like, my girlfriend be irked because when we on the phone and I'll be like, did you see this Akbar V video? I'll be crying laughing and she'll be like stone-faced, like she's not funny. And I'm like, bitch, yes, she is. I'm silly like that. I want to like Akbar. But when she do stuff like bring up people's kids and talk about people's kids and post people's kids, and it's like, Akbar, why would you post that girl? She's beefing with somebody named Gloss Up. I don't even know who Gloss Up is. But the part about the beef that got me was she posted the lady's son and was dissing the lady's son's birthday party. I guess, like, oh, where the Mickey decorations or where the Mickey stuff, you got him on that Mickey outfit and this one Mickey. Like, Akbar, why are you doing that? When you just was crying, begging the world for sympathy when your child was in the hospital fighting for her life. I can't get with stuff like that. I don't understand it. So, like I said, I'm not going to touch too much on it. It is what it is. For whatever reason, Akbar is beefing with this girl, Gloss Up. I think this all stems behind the Glorilla and JT stuff. Picking sides and camaraderie. I think it's because Akbar jumped in to defend JT. You know Akbar and JT is Team Nicki. So it's just like a bunch of chaos, but leave people churn alone. Leave people churn alone, Akbar. Like, you haven't learned that lesson yet? And it seemed like every time Akbar says something about somebody's child, something goes wrong with one of hers. I don't know if y'all noticed that or not, but this is the second time she spoke ill on somebody's child, and then something came out about hers, and she needed help or prayers or whatever about one of hers. So, just be careful when speaking on people's kids, y'all. With that being said, that's all I got. Ain't got no more. I hope y'all enjoyed tonight's show. Please be sure to stay and check out a special edition episode of the CardiB Show. I covered the Pink Friday 2 World Tour, Gag City. So I just basically talked about my experience. So if you're interested in hearing my experience about the Nicki tour, please stay around. Click the next video and enjoy it. And as always, I will see my TikTok family on TikTok. And everybody else, I will see y'all next week.